There we go. We live, baby. We live at 10:05. I was 10:14. I'm way late.
15 minutes. That's fine. That still works out.
Any time I'm streaming, I'm bound to be late. Bound to be. Which angle do I need to look widest? Look absolutely colossal. Just want to look absolutely fucking massive. Look.
Is the lighting all right as well?
Get that lighting. I need some improved lighting so like it all looks like proper light.
Yeah, but besides, it works out. We're still with the green screen. It looks good, man.
Have you got any tournaments coming up, like offline stuff?
I wish. Usually, like in around a month, there's the German one, which also was the one last year where DP and E and Esla and Sheep came over.
Which one's that?
But it's still a bit. Say again, please.
Which one is that?
Well, I have to admit I forgot the name right now.
That's not the
Bernacle Altona.
Oh yes, that one. And then there's the Austrian one, wasn't there, as well? Is that right?
That was exactly, that's in February in Vienna, yeah.
Not outplayed.
Yes, that was the one. Yeah, that's in June, like in Hamburg, when Germany is still it's still in jeopardy for some reason. I have to talk to Ben.
Oh, so
I took vacation, everything, so I hope there's the next tournament. Otherwise, I might check in France, because where Walter is playing in the round, they usually have like every 2 months something.
Yeah.
And then I might check that out.
So it's not like Hamburg. So Germany, and I thought that was an Austrian tournament. Am I wrong?
There are two, and like in February there's one in Vienna, and so that's the Austrian one.
But is that one the outplayed one?
Yes.
Yes, because I'm thinking that can't possibly not be the wrong one. Surely, has to be the right one.
Yeah, I've unfortunately missed that one as well. If next year there's Marvel as well, I will go up for sure.
Yeah. What's the MJ living situation right now? Like, how's life treating you? Have you got yourself a girlfriend?
This is a complicated question right now. Funny enough.
Oh, it's complicated right now. I see.
Fortunately, in a positive way, but nothing to talk of.
My man's playing the field. My man's checking his options out.
Yeah, man, I got 30 like last month. Now I have to kind of start looking a bit more closer.
You turned 30? Or are you saying you had 30 girls last month?
Say again, please.
Did you turn 30 or did you get 30 girls last month?
I wish. No, I turned 30.
Turned 30, big 3. Oh, congrats.
Nah, I'm kidding, of course. I think it's a great age, actually. And I spent a birthday moving, unfortunately, but now I finished the move. New apartment, very nice. I'm like living 10 minutes max from my work, so I can go there every time I want. So really, it's great.
10 minutes from your work? Wait, hang on. That's a benefit? You're like, yes, I can go to work anytime I please.
More in the sense of before I had to travel an hour one way, so now it's like 10 minutes, and I still can do home office, of course. So yeah, now it's more like do I want to work on 2 monitors and not on my laptop? Then I go to the office.
Frees you right up, yeah. No long commutes. I guess that's good, yeah. Yo, Glass, how you doing? So we'll get started shortly, yeah? I can't remember how many matches you had on stream. You made it a fair way through the bracket. In fact,
I had
the Last Chance Qualifier bracket up? You had 5. Can I type in Last Chance? No, LCQ maybe? Did I open this at any point? No, I don't think I did. Challenge. If I go to Ghost's Challenge account, surely you'll have one of these. It's an RB on Untamed Gaming's. Let's have a look here. Tournaments organised, 895. Jesus.
I have the link right now. I can actually copy if you need it.
How do I get? I want to see the
I
tournaments.
think I have them all in my history from the almanac, so be lucky in that regard.
Let me see. It was about 2 weeks ago, so I'm looking at. There's the top 8 finals. LCQ, there we go. So, looking at your bracket, you've archived all the tournaments. Yeah, I'm sorry, I was tapped into the wrong thing. So, looking at this, you are MeisterJaeger versus Vault first game in winners, and then you were bound to be playing Demon Phoenix second round, which is a tough fight, no matter what you're playing like. And then we're gonna make some moves through losers. Right, okay, I'll leave it at there, and I'll re-look at the bracket in a little bit to come back to that. Yeah. Right then, so let's have a look at this first match. Vault here. Both of you having Rocket Raccoon. Do you both have the same assist?
Yeah. The funny thing of Volt is that he's one of these you know the blue name army jokes. Like Volt is one of the blue names that played
the ones that you're raising up.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. And now he's a pink name, and he was like he got 4th at one of the beginner intermediate tournaments I organize. So he had his fair share of like small successes online as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, otherwise he's playing offline. But I played him at tournament. I like we shared a lot of thoughts in regards to team building and stuff. So and yeah, it's quite funny that he plays the Rocket as well. Alright, it's Anchor.
Yeah. So I may raid TNS depending on what time the stream ends. Might play some Marvel myself. We'll see, Wallace. We'll see. So you got a round start throw here of this game. Do you plink option select your throws at the round start?
Yes.
Or do you do like stand heavy into roll?
Say into roll? How do you mean it?
So you got options, haven't you? You can be a straight up H masher and just roll with the heavy. Literally, and when I said roll with the heavy, that's the second option. Like you could do heavy and then cancel it on whiff into roll. You can do that, right?
Exactly. Yeah, I use that quite a ton to Kara to get more range on the cartwheel itself.
Wait, you do Kara taunt?
You can Kara the cartwheel, the roll.
Oh,
with like pressing heavy right before, and then you cancel it.
Yeah, right. I see. Yeah, cool.
For the round start, I usually like to do a Pope select basically. Like I go like straight to upwards. And
right, so you're holding north after your plink option select because he's got his double jump options into shields. Do you normally call assist with it?
I usually do and try, but I observe that I'm a bit slow with it. Also, like Lock Trap is quite slow, and Hawkeye it's a bit iffy because it can lose versus quite a few assists. So yeah, mostly I do. Yeah.
It will depend on the opponent's assist and where it covers, I guess, completely. Makes sense, right?
Yes.
So Vault, obviously, one of the people you're playing to trying to help improve, but not on your level.
Actually, yeah. So it's the only she has it on.
So you got the round start throw. You're gonna kill from this?
Yes. I messed up the combo. Usually I would, but I messed up. I canceled the cap hyper too early here.
Ah, right. Normally could. We got Storm. Storm's like a character who can be in your face or not, kill your assists for a bad call. Oh, that looked like a good hard tag, like in the moment, but then the log trap just kapooted you.
It's a shame he couldn't capitalize off it because that was tough.
Yeah, really nice button press after you know when your assist is coming. And then this time, it's so close. I would X-Factor here to make sure it killed. And you do. Nice.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I messed up the incoming big time.
You got away with one.
Dude.
Oh.
Oh, I can't do that with small void.
Yeah, were we doing a combo that was just too much there, really, for the situation, given that it's X Factor confirm and Rocket with pretty much dead, right? Like, could you just done like Hawkeye and Shield and then supered and it would have been the game?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Rocket too small at the back. I wonder if that was an X Factor problem.
Complicated.
Ooh, aggressive coming back out there. Oh yeah, I remember Vault trying that mid-screen.
Optimized starter, which I don't think you need to do in this situation.
Can you show it again, please? I was like typing in my word.
So it was Vault's combo here. So we get to like this corner position, you reset, your assist is on cooldown, and Vault pushes and gets you with the that X Factor's there, maybe too early. Makes it difficult to get there in time to do that with the oil bomb.
Went for a really optimized combo there.
Oh, Rocket X Factor is a bit iffy, to be fair, but I would best case to do it like in the ground and confirm, so you can go up and then do like the X Factor free air rave, and then you can stabilize the combo that way.
Yeah, I think a lot of things with Rocket are iffy until you reach like a really high level with him. Like people drop stuff with him so often.
This is the rough thing.
Yeah.
Bopping through there. Did you expect the? I mean, it is Rocket, like a small body. Like it looks like you expected the log to hit, but potentially could have hit confirmed into super regardless here when you get the hit here.
Yeah, this is the rough thing about Rocket is when you don't capitalize off that immediate X factor, it's really hard to make something happen versus.
And then you're playing the right sort of game. You're being tricky, being evasive. Not too much to be said here versus Vault yet.
Yeah,
and probably not. When you outclass your opponent quite a bit, it's just not really much to go off. I'm ready for this Demon Phoenix match.
Really makes him feel like a flight.
Yeah, but me too. Because I did a lot of stuff not good there, but as you said before, like DP is so good.
He's rock and roll. Oh, no.
He's also like probably my most played opponent ever at this point. So like he knows my tendencies quite well.
Really?
And we'll see about all that later.
Nice. Good call on the air throw. Jumping up to catch Storm, who's flailing a little bit. So little damage here. It's interesting because right now versus Vol, if you snap Storm out, you've got no bar, and they will have 3 by the time they're able to actually DHC back again. And I imagine Trap into Hailstorm is just really quick to punish most things that you'll be doing if you did snap. Do you snap here? You reset. I kind of like that because of the DHC into Hailstorm. You'd be giving them that with a lot of meter. I think it's a wiser choice.
It's harder to punish with Storm on point because of how slow.
Little bit. I mean, I don't know exactly how your mindset comes in here, but here it feels like you're looking for an assist call maybe to give you space or something here. Like that assist call seems a bit wayward or a bit lost to me with like Hawkeye there. If you aren't ready to sort of push a little bit forwards to make something of it coming out.
That's a really good point. Like this is
it feels like you were pressing it for the sake of pressing it rather than having an idea of right, I'm going to come behind it.
Of how slow.
Yes. Like it's fast, and maybe I can get to the Hawkeye assist, but I can't do anything.
Yeah, like that one was much better. Now we fully committed, but you managed to look out there with that. Team Super here, interesting. It releases you right at the wrong time out of block stun, and yeah, bopped. How do we mix up this little guy?
Rocket's health is tied with
750. Like that. We're gonna finish this one nice and simple. Yeah.
Damage padding.
Okay.
This wasn't meaty though, so if he rocket skates here, I think he could have escaped. So it was maybe a bit risky, but yeah, I did always the meaty before, if I remember correctly. So
yeah,
was okay, I think.
Like you say, you played Vault a little bit, so really unfortunate there.
Oh, he gets better and better with his lock assist calls. It's so nice to see. Oh yeah, but just I think tournament nerfs as well. Like he struggled confirming.
Big thing when your assist is getting hit is putting yourself on the opposite side of your opponent.
Nice. I like the waiting, and I like the assist call before.
Makes it much harder for them too.
Yeah, we're pushing to the corner.
This is where I think Trish really struggles. Is it's hard for her to kind of do anything from full screen.
Oh, yeah, and then again, nice. And just cashing out, I like it. Yeah.
The chip isn't really that good.
has missed rockets several
Get the setup on Storm. We're in a similar position, though, where the damage is going to be... Oh, wow.
Not enough.
Oh yeah, that was nice from him. Good defense.
Was there a reason that you kept Rocket in there instead of moving back to Cap?
I could have had the time for attack, right? I probably was more, or like in the moment, I thought it's better to play the incoming with Rocket.
Yeah.
It's not enough.
Maybe now, like, okay, well, he was attacking, so I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Like, but I wanted to go for the incoming play of Rocket.
Yeah. No, you're not calling assists. You are looking like you're just trying to dry it out, and then you get yourself a nice little combo. Nice OTG. TAC.
Oh,
yeah, we're happy
can't.
days.
Okay, I should.
2 bars gonna kill.
Oh, that wasn't optimal. Oh no, I missed.
Yeah, you shoot and then it doesn't kill. I remember that.
Oh god.
So,
was so
like,
bad.
it's the definite kill, isn't it? Make sure. I know it's again a mismatch on the levels, but yeah, it's just like consistency.
Both of them trying to go for the optimized pickup.
Oh, it was a nice scoop.
Because I have a similar issue whereby, let's say a similar issue. I have my own issue where I will go easy quite a bit on players that aren't close to my level, and matches can end up looking quite close, and where I'm just leaving them chances and giving them more opportunities to survive, and I leave him way more on the table rather than like finishing my play properly, because I don't want to. Weirdly, like you leaving Storm alive there is fine here, but it wouldn't be fine against a better opponent. So I'm sure you would kill, but I find I get into habits of sort of not killing. Like I risk it sometimes against players I really shouldn't risk it against.
And that leads maybe to it then.
Yeah, they can make a comeback, and they can do much more with 2 characters than they can with 1.
I definitely know what you mean. As like versus Volt, who I'm very comfortable playing just because I know him quite well. It's just like almost in a way like you're not fully locked in. But that's not true. But as you say, like you're okay, I didn't kill, so okay, whatever. Like, and that's the wrong mindset.
Yeah, that's 2 times that Volt's teleported on you there. Especially like straight after the Whirlwind call. So Whirlwind gets called here, we get a teleport, and on the ground there, like upon landing, you could just be doing a plink back option select just out of habit there, or a plink forward option select maybe after landing to cover that kind of thing.
Is that something what you... let's say this would be a strange teleport, for example. Would you say the same in that situation?
Yeah, like a lot of things that I'm doing against rockets, against Virgils, against, teleporters in general, is to make myself trickier to hit in the first place, but then also be moving in such a way that if they teleport, I am half of the time doing something which should hit them on the way down, or throwing them if they appear after I land, or pressing a quick jab to check them as they arrive there, teleporting. I'm trying to cover as many options as I can, especially against Raccoon, because he's so frustrating to keep at distance, and then he comes in very close. Like I'm always trying to put an option on the screen that covers both this distance and the teleport option. Because you both waited there.
Oh, and
Stir down. And then the Whirlwind call comes. There it is, and teleport again. You might have been waiting for your assist to see what happens there, though, more than the other time.
Confirms.
Yeah, but that's at least it's still like a 4th time, and still I'm not punishing it. That's
Getting your assist. Oh, you go for a big bold DP. I like it.
Oh, that's interesting. Rocket's side TAC is...
I that was probably a charging star, and it changed directions. Oh, another good throw. Oh no.
Okay, confirm on the
2
board.
hits there.
So I mentioned
I mentioned
it round start before. Your round start plink option select, doing a pope select there. Do you generally move with plinks, or do you revert back to like a 2-button dash?
I'm basically like not all the time, like, and especially in combos where I know I can go for a normal dash, but
Yeah.
usually I always blink. Always the same input.
Oh, good. Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So that type of thing, even just like moving backwards with, are you familiar with wank dashes?
No, not exactly, I think.
Where you do your plink dash input, but you crouch between the plink dashes. So you're doing a wave dash that's also being plinked, so that no matter what they do, no matter what teleport they do, you will offensively get a throw attempt on them. I do a lot of that, like versus Virgil. Like I will be backing up with a backwards plink dash into a down back input, into a backwards plink dash, into a down back input, so that I'm constantly getting an offensive throw attempt. Because it's so good for defensive stuff, the wank dash.
Oh, okay, interesting. I think I'm attempting something similar, but I usually tend to go up back then.
You up back,
That's
yeah.
probably yeah, like the same but up back then.
Yeah, so you're only getting the one chance to get the throw, and then you're going to be up above them. And granted, Cap's got good to hers, but like if it was Rocket or Hawkeye, like Hawkeye's got that floaty jump with not as good as like the to grounds. So yeah, it is what it is. Let's finish up this match. See if there's anything interesting here. You've only got one character left after this. But do you go to the DHC? Yes, you do. Okay, I agree that that's the way to go here.
I don't think we've ever seen Storm make a comeback.
Stick with the Rocket again and get out.
I know that he already blocked before. I didn't adjust my answer well enough.
Oh,
yeah.
The tail end.
Okay, now I'm just like I'm safe, or I'm even safer. Okay, its time is also as well.
What's the punish though? If she's at that height, what's Rocket got to punish with at that height?
Oh, if I recognize it, I'm a bit skeptical that I'm in my confirming, and so I'm trying to go safe. Like but if I want to go for a confirm there, I think I would go like rocket skates from the ground in the air, like diagonal up towards, and then you can do like a grenade, and then another rocket skate down grenade, like something like that.
Okay.
Or
like those are pretty straightforward.
You do start with a super jump, like you do super jump towards when grenade hit her. Then rocket skate straight diagonal down, grenade again, and you can do this 2 times, and then you launch, or then you would launch.
Yeah, I mean that sounds alright. Like jump grab obviously is an option, especially with the health left, and also like maybe the DPM move. What is grounded trap? What's that called?
Sorry. I thought after the lock before. You mean this situation right now?
This situation right now, yeah.
I should just go for a throw.
That, yeah.
But the beer trap you mentioned, that's a good idea actually. With that height.
Yeah, the only thing I'm thinking is maybe it gets nullified by the hailstorm at that range.
Falling an assist when there were 10 seconds on the clock, that was insane.
And then game
over.
Oh,
did it cross up? Oh well.
Okay, so first set, convincing. You going a little bit easy, but it's okay. Do you know what timestamp your second match is at?
I wrote down 2 hours 14 minutes 30 seconds. 2:14.
2:40. I got to there and then advance.
2:14. Sorry.
Oh, 2:14.
Yep.
Something should be coming out from his
Okay, so
here we go.
DP. DP playing the Nova Virgil Schumer. Okay, so DP's been having problems with the Wi-Fi that he's currently set up on. He's lost his wide connection. Not feeling as comfy with the Morrigan. So going with the comfy stuff here with Nova Virgil Schumer. He's still a dick with it.
I think it's a wise. I think in the player matchups probably a wise choice as well. Like Morrigan on paper is of course the harder matchup. Like Team Chris G is of course.
Yeah.
But I'm almost more comfortable versus Morrigan than like an aggressive style with Nova Virgil.
Yeah. So
and
with
as said,
this,
we played quite a bit, and he knows me quite well. So it was a solid pick by him, in my opinion.
Yeah. With this, does Hawkeye Greyhound assist go through Ray clean at most angles of Ray coming out?
Oh, I can't even tell you, because usually I either I hit him in the startup if I hit him, or I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I gotta test it.
Yeah, it well worth knowing how late can you press that Hawkeye for it to actually matter versus that, and can Greyhound get through shield?
No, I don't think so.
I wonder about that. Shield's a bit of an interesting one. Sometimes assists flabbergast me as they do things through it, different projectiles. So your game plan going into this match, what's your thought process going in versus Nova, Virgil, Schumer?
Even Nova plays the 99 a bit different than like the other top tier guys, but I usually still will try to play an offensive 99. Like I want to score a hit, because usually if the better character gets away, I'm already in a losing position. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to. I want to try to play rather more aggressive, get a hit, and then. I think kill Nova, then I would kill the team in order, honestly. Yeah, played conservatively, like both players really drying each other out. Nova, I feel, wins the matchup, as he can set up a way to hit and, well, put Cap into block stun more safely than Cap does. Cap has to take more risks to actually make a mix-up happen, and he wants to have his assist available to make the mix-up happen, versus Nova, who is sort of getting in and then has the quick mix-up after the assist is forcing you to block, then gets the mix-up, whereas Cap is a little bit more like, oh, you're either going to hit low or low throw, or just go for a throw, and it's kind of a little bit weaker without the assist ready to help mix up. So yeah, I think it's to your advantage or to your benefit to have a little bit of like a slobber knocker match where you're punching each other's faces up and being aggressive and stopping him putting shields down. I'm interested now to see how this starts then. So he backs up. Same, I say it. No, silly turtle.
No one calls assist. What even just happened there? So no one calls assist. You get him to the corner immediately, and from this position, if you call log, is it faster? It's probably about 45 frames or so to reach where Schumer would be. Like, does log round start beat Schumer round start?
It should be, yes.
As long as the hit box can reach. And you both just basically dash and jump. You've got him cornered here, but neither of you have pressed assist. You both land. Yeah, you really waited here. So I would say if I have that level of spacing at round start with Cap, like I might as well call my rocket and move forward and just wait with Cap for a second. Yeah. You are both tentative, aren't you? And then the rocket gets hit, so nothing happens on Schumer. What is he doing? What?
That was a
That's disgusting.
Okay, you got a hit in your end.
Yeah, it managed to crush you under. So, was there a reason that you missed the punish? Did you just double jumped there? So you do that, you drop the combo, he gets an assist out, and then you jump and double jump. Yeah, you're too far for it in the air.
I also should have... The heavy there was just like a habit option select attempt, but he wasn't even in the air. Shouldn't have pressed there.
Are you going to die, or is there going to be a drop? There's a drop. And then he hits you low. The assist didn't hit you. You didn't get unblockable. You just got hit low. You pressed the button, maybe? Or didn't see the left, right?
I probably messed up the defense. Yeah, I would...
So hold him back.
Or I tried to dash away, like with the blink option select, and missed. But then you would have a standing hitbox there, if that was the case. Standing hitbox, like you'd be stood up. So... somehow we're just sort of like seeing that, and you've played DP the most, you say, so you should be familiar with that situation, right? Yeah, I should be. I think I have more experience playing versus the Morgan, but yeah,
Yeah.
no excuse to not defend it, basically.
So now we've switched to the mids, and we've got Rocket versus Virgil. You still got Rocket's main assist, so your middle game plan starting. The round trip catches you, and then the Shuma resets.
The way he moves with cat specifically, and because of log trap, and Morrigan is a character that's more prone to like.
Hawkeye. I like the call out there. Oh wow!
Blight and so on as well, but
I wonder if there's any way for you to catch both there.
Couldn't I have maybe slide and then launched? Maybe I wasn't. Yeah. Like I don't have to go into hyper, but I wasn't probably confident in my confirm because I tend to drop stuff like that in sometimes. I don't know why.
Yeah, does Shuma get hit there? It's really hard. Like it would have just been like another super immediately, but then you wouldn't have killed Virgil. I know you didn't anyway. You get that, and then yeah, you could have slid to kill Virgil outright meatlessly, but you make it up on this. What you couldn't do there because Hawkeye had just fallen in, you managed to do on with Rocket DHCing after the timer had run out. Does that hit? It does. Nice cover. And then that was great, but we didn't convert. I feel like the Rocket Shuma match must be quite in Rocket's favor.
Yeah, he has to catch me first.
And then that looked clearly cross up, just how slow it was.
Level 3?
Don't.
Oh, yeah, I didn't recognize it in time. Oh, no. Okay.
That looked like a push block.
Didn't recognize it in time.
That doesn't count.
That looked like a push block attempt.
Please?
Right there.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
And this time, the situation was different, and you sort of went for what you should have gone for in the first round. So right here, like, he's walked forward that tiny little bit right before round start.
Oh, he's very good with that. Yeah, he catches me quite a bit of that, I would say.
Someone like shift their movement as the thing hits fight, you know they're about to do something, but you can't react quickly enough.
And of course, like in the first game, he played it very passively, and now he went full beans.
Yep.
Or not even full beans, but yeah.
No, I think he drops here again, doesn't he? Yes, you've been dropped again. You use your double jump. You're waiting. And that was a lovely assist call. Just waited just a second. And
couldn't I call Rocket, or what? Did it make it set?
Rocket's dead.
Rocket's dead, of course. Yeah, of course.
You potentially like instead of spending X there, could have done Kiss of Fire into. Can you do Kiss of Fire, or does it do the thing where it only gets like 1 hit or 2 hits?
Only 2 or 3.
Yeah, so you wouldn't get like the extension into a thingy-majig, into a, what do you call it? Gimlet.
Yeah, that is the same.
It's just not enough.
He made that ambiguous on himself by getting the push block X Factor. And nicely confirmed there, yeah. Now you were committed there. Like if he blocked that,
again, please.
if he blocked that charging star, you had no saving option there. Like you've just called Hawkeye, haven't you?
Oh yes.
And even if you didn't just call Hawkeye, your DHC option is not safe.
Oh, shut up, bro.
That is something that I definitely have to respect more. But sometimes I'm like, that's some more niche thing. But when I'm like going for something where I want to DHC then I'm like, oh shit, I just called my assist like I can't.
Yeah. But even then, like the plan, even if you had your assist like cooled down and you could DHC, you were going to do Kiss of Fire into the corner and they'd be able to punish you. I suppose in that situation, you need to have another option to go to that just isn't so balls to the wall, full risk. Like we need something like to rely on more in those tight situations that is safer, more consistent. Because I wonder if that kills you sometimes, like a little bit of over-aggression.
Definitely. I think this is like one of these prototypical examples, maybe with Cap, almost like where you like this wins me like 1 game, but probably will cost me 2 because it's so risky. And like if I get caught there, like Cap's dead for sure.
But you're a true gambler. Gamblers only ever remember the wins; they don't remember the losses.
I guess the quota. Yeah, but this is something I think I can do maybe like once per set, but it's still not wise.
Yeah.
Especially not versus the play of DP's caliber.
Yeah. Different round start right now. We've got much more space. You definitely no fear of being attacked right now. I think Hawkeye's the call.
Come on.
Works out with the log. He doesn't call his assist until a little bit later. Again.
Avoided it nicely,
yeah.
but yeah, the throw.
We get the...
I messed up the combo slightly, but I should kill Nova still.
You save
That's
it.
why earlier.
Now, here,
Just...
you kill for 2. Do you have a one-bar kill combo?
Yes, if in my double jump, I messed up one air button, and I only got a down heavy, like after the double jump. If I get my jumping medium there, I should have killed for 1. And then I have the rocket trap for the virtual incoming. Right,
that makes sense. So you would still, even after having spent X Factor, get the 1-bar kill and then DHC to rocket for the setup. My next question is,
sorry.
if that setup hits with half of your X Factor left, like you would do that, you would do that. In fact, you not even got that. You got a quarter of your X Factor, 20% of it left. Like, can you kill the next character without a TAC? Like Virgil's Virgil's not the healthiest, but still, if you got an immediate hit that was big damage, you could probably build 1 bar and kill Virgil, right?
Yes, if I get the hit early enough with enough X Factor time, I can kill with another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, if I was looking to spend X Factor like that, I'd be looking to build enough meter to be sufficient for the next 2 kills, so that I don't have to have any resets or TACs here. And potentially, is there an avenue with your team to create ambiguous enough mix-ups without needing to get the trap out again?
This is a good question. Basically right now I'm more confident in the setups I have with Rocket. Like I have an opportunity to use the Meta Hyper in the corner, and then I will go for setups revolving that. But as you say, if I don't get the Meta then involved in the combo in the hits, I usually don't have the bar and resources to kill unless I THC.
Yeah, so you're trading out here. You're gambling on the mix-up that you are happier using with the trap laid, the super trap laid, so that then you can get a stronger mix-up. But then you're gambling later on the TAC or the reset. On the other hand, you could still set up a 50-50, having killed with Cap, saved your bar, and if you do hit, like a rocket log, like left-right nonsense corner thing, it might just be like a raw 50-50, depending on the character who's coming in, or you might call them out for trying to escape it. But at that point, you have the resources to completely outright kill them and win off that next interaction, rather than having to rely on the reset, even though the mix-up's not as potent. I wonder if that's an avenue worth exploring that would increase your danger level as a player. I'm working through the motions here. I'd be very interested personally in going for that sort of like high, like meter conservation with like the ability to kill right through. What do you think, though?
Yeah, I agree. That's very interesting. This is a bit of a special case, but like not so special. Like if it was a throw start, because it was a throw start and messed up the combo. I was like with 0 bars basically.
Yeah.
But even otherwise, like even if I hit my throw combo cleanly, it's still the same situation. So like maybe in situations like these with the throw where I don't have much resources left, even after spending X, maybe going then for a Cap incoming, because Cap, if I get a bit of X factor left, I will kill Virgil with 1 combo, with 1 bar, 100%, and I also can build a bar there.
Can Cap steal the corner?
With Rocket, I can't.
Cap can steal the corner. With roll right on a corpse.
Yes.
So he could roll over the corpse into the corner, call log from that side, and you may be able to get some skankness on them coming in left. and the timing of that versus like, is log going to hit them whilst you're underneath them? Are they going to be left? Are they going to be right? But also then you could get them back out to the far side last second. The log could come and it could be a left-right on the other side entirely. Like, that sounds like some doable nonsense with the travel time of log, depending on the character. But I feel like Virgil would be susceptible to that, and characters with slow air dashes like Nova, like the slow startup of his air dash. Maybe a down dash. Like, there's options here. It might be worth like really like combing the archives for the types of like rocket mix-ups that are out there with log, and seeing what other characters do, and like seeing how much damage you get off those. Because I feel like getting that big hit on the second character and having so many more resources for the last. We're really getting into it here, but let's see what happens after this, because you have hit Virgil here. Does this drop?
I have 0 bars. I think I have to. Yeah, I have to. Yeah, I dropped instantly.
Oh wow, you managed to cancel your rock. Not cancel it, but like you got hit, didn't you? So nice. We caught our little our teleport option there. You got a round Schumer at the same time. That's ridiculous. Oh, the snap mid screen. That's unfortunate.
I didn't recognize it early enough, so I missed. Oh yeah.
You got the cross up snap and lost 2 characters for it. That's upsetting.
Convert this?
I like the attempt to try and put Virgil in block stun right there, or tap him on the head.
Oh, shut up, bro.
And then right there, what was that situation we had there? Did he Helmbreaker you? Stick you into the air? Helmbreaker you? Oh no, he did stick you into the air. And oh right, I see you blocked that. Did you try and jab him on the way down, or did you? I'm wondering here, was that intentionally on the ground to try and punish?
Yeah, probably, and it was not a good idea. I think maybe I probably autopiloted going for this, because if I'm very close to the ground, of course this can be good, but like that, it was a bad choice.
Yeah, you were miles away from the ground, and DP doesn't do it, but good Virgil should be cancelling like a Helmbreaker from that height up to either S into heavy into swords, or here he is again, or just like swords there. Where there he is, where he does like that, and then like he should be in swords already, or like S into heavy. So like you shouldn't be able to punish Virgil there in any situation. You were really disadvantaged there in that position to be pressing a light.
Should easily be able to get that 4 bar.
Personally, I'd be waiting for a push block there.
So you get a bit of space. Okay.
Yeah, but then of course like the assist is coming. It's all tough. You do have to sometimes take the gamble there. Ooh. If Cap double jumps over Rapid Slash, can he not hit Virgil in the face?
He had all his ground bounces available. We had 2 ground bounces, 7 wall bounces.
Maybe if I jump back and then like 2 heavies should hit. Like
right there, seeing that Virgil call completely uncovered by Schumer there, you should have been like punching Virgil in the face. But if you'd already committed to like a jump there, like you should be able to clock Virgil on the back of the head there. He's behind you. Yes. Why, Virgil?
But even if I double jump back, I still should be able to catch him. It should just be in time then.
Yeah. And then, oh yeah.
Yeah. For some reason, that super is invincible.
Unfortunate.
Oh yeah.
Is it not a projectile?
He went for a nice idea.
That was an interesting game.
So 2-1 down again. We're back here again. So far, no assists were called at the first one. You got punched in the face with the second one, calling Rocket. You called Rocket, he called Schumer in the third game, and now we get this level of space again.
Yeah, that's it. So
and you are going for the big one, right? Which is good. You've made contact, and now you get a mix-up, and you choose to like keep your space, and he goes over. So, is there a reason here you didn't go for like the standard like dash crouch jab?
Not a projectile. Just so slow that it hit
I'm pretty sure I messed up I wanted probably to do like a small hop and then shield, and I probably messed up, pressed it too early or something, and that's why I get the grounded shield. Like grounded shield slash I very rarely plan to do. It's probably an accident.
Right. So yeah, you went to do a jump shield slash, but got the grounded one.
That's what I can tend to do especially when I'm autopiloting a bit, and I would suspect this is what happened here.
Yeah. In this situation, though, is there a reason why you haven't gone dash crouch jab versus this?
No, no. I think you're right. But I should do in that situation. I should have gone for this for sure. Like do a crouching light and then dash up throw, or like staggered another light. Of course, there's benefits to each of those, but yeah, just like going for the sheet slash and then backing away again like that is probably not a call, right?
Yeah, because it feels like a very nervous response to you getting a block stun opportunity, a block string opportunity here. It feels like it's a nervous play rather than a confident one, where if you were a bigger threat, you would be moving in with a crouch light and then another crouch light staggered or a throw attempt, and then by that point you'd have like Hawkeye available. In the corner, can you do shield plus Hawkeye and then the shield comes back and you get the convert?
Yes.
Yes, you can convert that there. So, like, a staggered one into a throw might get you the convert. Or hopefully, you get Rocket Raccoon back by that point because you've got you have your other sister back. Hopefully, I'm not sure how is Rocket cooldown, because like Dormammu, if you touch them after the dark hole's finished, you get Dormammu back for your combo or your throw. What's Hawkeye like? What's Rocket like?
Oh, I don't think I wouldn't have him for a combo already.
Your sequence has to sort of.
I think
keep
you would
that
have
in mind, right?
reset it. I think he needs to reset there so I get him in the combo again.
But if your instinct here is when you're close to someone to like back off right there, you are essentially a much lower threat generally. Whereas, which would make them want to avoid any sort of grounded log trap block string. So anytime they're on the ground, they're going to be thinking, I don't want to get hit by a charging star into log trap. I have to get out of the way of it, which then opens up your to game, which is really strong and in his favor here versus Nova, unless he gets that Schumer call.
I think the situations where I would like to go in are probably where I know I have a Hawkeye assist, so then I can try a mix with the cartwheel. And if I don't have that, I usually tend to back off, and that's true autopilot, right?
That is very autopilot. Yeah.
And I should have went in. Mm-hmm.
So the thing like I mentioned before at the start, like the potent Captain America mix-ups are when you have Captain America in their face and an assist. But any time that you have that happening, you have to have stole a turn off them. And to do that, like you have to be aggressive with like going in and tapping them with buttons. Otherwise, they have no reason to wait around for you to get in with your assist again. And every time you try it, they can push block your shield in a different way or stay in the air above the assist. Like you aren't a top tier character. You don't just get to mix up people properly. So if I was playing like Iron Fist and my log trap had just hit, I'd be in their face with a jab, even though it's not even a low. I'd hit them jab, maybe throw them. I'd hit them jab, I'd hit them big stand medium and try and frame trap them. And then if they block that, my assist is following up again and I get another round of the jab into the jab and so on. Like Cap is really good for that. And on that second round, because you know the assist is going to follow in, you can, instead of like following it in for the crouch light, get that roll in there, confuse them left, right, and then throw them back into the corner. Like your pressure, you need to steal something from people and make yourself out to be a cheeky, offensive danger to them. Otherwise, Cap's just going to be the mid-tier, maybe low mid-tier that he is, because you're playing him in a very defensive way. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's my opinion on that. I'm not a Cap player.
I agree. I tend to play more like a turtle, like very not necessarily passive, but quite more like passive aggressive. I would say like more defensively, definitely. But in a situation like this, I can't autopilot into this and then giving up my turn, and now I let him play. And now we see it like a few seconds forward. Like Nova is in my face and with a dolphin kick. And now I'm in the disadvantage.
Yeah. So I'm watching here. What does he do with his turn when he comes out here? So he gets over that, he calls his assist to follow up, and then the mix-up comes and he steals a turn off you and gets a Virgil call out there. and he uses that to set up a javelin. He could have hit you with a shield, but he's just managed to just steal a turn there. Not for much gain, but he's ready to do that with his scumbag character. And in fact, he's going so ham. And because he's going so ham, I feel like you're under a lot of pressure here. He could have had that combo. He's still going ham.
So it does a different animation.
And then, yeah, you meant to do the other super, right? To catch both characters. Yep. Holy crap, you're going ham. You've nothing left, but you're still doing it.
Wait this out. This cap is going hard.
Mr. Praise broken.
Oh, I think I was like too big in the. I had to commit to the bits.
That's a really hard.
Yeah.
Probably was a 4.
So it almost looks to me like if you were to do that against a player who is good, no matter who they are, you are one mistake away from just killing yourself the whole time, and you've entered into like proper I'm going to murder them or myself, and now this is where the game is won or lost. Like you've gone full blown crazy on them.
You have to wait this out. This cap is going hard.
Is it too much?
Still has version with an X Factor left as well.
Yeah, you've nothing in the tank. You no X Factor, no bars, and yeah, he's fallen in with Virgil here.
Really hard link, but the X Factor made it a lot easier. Oh my god!
I basically needed to hit this incoming, or else it's gone.
No,
oh jeez.
My stick messed up.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was 2-1 and Jaeger paused.
If you remember it right, but I think so. I think my stick unplugged.
You stick
like
unplugged.
Just for a split second. That's why I froze like for a second there.
So there's a front side one, and again it's your mix up here. I know you're waiting maybe for X Factor, but like you just walked back, and he's like respectful enough not to be just mashing throw on you. Oh damn! And you were really late and did your thing. I mean, that's slightly more than like 30-40 MS worth of. Like maybe it is like 30-40 MS worth of reaction there. Actually thinking about it, 2 frames, couple of frames. You did get quite high into the air.
Oh no!
And then you had 3 characters, but he was about to have 4 bars plus X Factor 2, do a Devil Trigger, have 3 left. Like it was looking really grim. So Ghost called it there, didn't he? He said that's the set, right?
I'm not sure, but if he didn't, I said that he should sure take the game. It was my fault, of course, that I rip off my stick there.
That's really unfortunate.
It was so dumb. It was such a good set too. Oh well.
So right here we've got.
But I think
you moving into losers.
Sorry, I just.
Go ahead.
I have one last thought I have in this the incoming. Something what tends to happen, like especially versus DP, because you know my incoming quite well, is that I know sometimes he will go for like what you said before, like he will throw there, like with throw option select, or also like if he mashes jab, that can work sometimes. So I probably was scared of that and played it more safely.
Yeah.
And that was what made me hesitate there, I think.
Yeah, I know full well how aggressive DP can be.
Yeah, this is a real top 8 as well. So he's
a git sometimes. He doesn't like strike you as someone who would press the buttons that he presses, but he presses some buttons.
Sometimes a first attempt is.
He's also damn good when he does it. So. Well.
Really fuck up Morrigan's move.
Can you give me a minute? You have to go to the loo real quick.
Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna float through to find your next match.
Okay, it's 3 hours 9 minutes. Should it be?
Nice. Right. Okay.
Okay. One sec. I'm off.
So Jaeger versus Xeno coming up. Deadpool may cry.
Second things.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But the shield's coming back when you push block it.
Let's watch a little bit of this.
Heavy big starter. Go for a snapback hit.
Got bar here.
That's not gonna kill.
Xeno, why are you doing that? Is that gonna kill? No.
Probably just tag.
Oh, push block.
Ow. Not that tag.
Oh, the flip plus the assist. I wonder if Xeno tried to block crossfit there on reaction, but because of the push block, it stayed same side.
Yeah.
Could be a kill with the rock and roll. Yeah. That super does a tidy amount of damage. Last hit does about 35k, so like a lot of the damage in the last hit. The net trap. So this is something I'm seeing a lot from the rocket players, is they're putting a lot more net traps down, because it's active immediately. Because with the boulder trap, you have to touch it and then the boulder comes down, but the net trap will just kill you as soon as you touch it.
Yeah, it's not the problem.
There, but it's invisible.
Oh, that's filthy. That's filthy. The cap assist to protect and then the rocket left, right. Oh, we missed it. We missed a punish attempt there too, awareness.
It's a better situation, honestly. Would have had to spend X Factor otherwise, I think.
Great throw.
Big hit.
Missed. Tough conversion. Oh my god, we nearly got happy birthday.
Turning around there was a lifesaver.
Oh, Xeno is surviving. Surviving. Can't survive no longer.
I crossed him again? It did. That super was so bad. That was definitely like the first level 3 they made.
But it looks so good.
Dash jab from Xeno.
And he just does his air combo. He does launch a MMHS and then pulls you downwards. That's his level 3.
It looks damn good. He hits him with a shield. It's Captain America.
Mm-hmm.
It's a baby level 3 for babies.
Punish on Deadpool's attempt to hit Raccoon there, or Hawkeye, whichever one it was.
Oh, snaps in the buzzer.
The left right doesn't catch again. Looks like a front side.
Oh, gets hit, but the gap saves him.
Blocks.
Block.
Gets crossed up.
Swords ends early because it hit Hawkeye, yep.
Oh, the X Factor to catch the birthday. Nice, 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 you know.
Ornament combo, no assist needed. Look dead, 1 bar, and X. Let's do this.
Rock Shadow?
Let's go. Rocket got.
Oh,
Which way? Got lucky, no conversion. That heavy though. And then
the combo, but the rocket's so small.
Nice, press the button.
He doesn't combo. That's insane.
Oh, I wish I had less characters like these, like Morrigan and Rocket. Just drop
good throw. Nice convert. We got the bar.
Okay, I'm back.
Alright, I'm going to wind back to the start of this match now. I've just been watching a little bit. Advanced preview.
Nice raw tag.
Yeah, another hate.
Bracket. Doesn't mean
It's a shame that the one match I wasn't on stream probably was one of the more interesting ones.
The Rastacool game.
Versus
yeah,
exactly. He was like also on a Trish team if I remember right. But also like he took a game. It was a weird one. It's a shame I can't rewatch that one. Xeno, Xeno, I don't have too much collection. We will see.
So this is such a weird round start. He dashes under and then does a stand heavy.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
And he's pressing, and he's got a good assist there. He tries to get the mix up after the assist, and then you go ham. Why do we super there?
React so late that your push block comes out after the second.
I was thinking before the match what I want to do, and I was like, hey, he is on 100 MS, and also it's Deadpool, so I want to be even more aggressive than usually. But from my nature, I'm more a defensive player, so yeah, it wasn't a good idea like how I executed that one. The game plan maybe to play aggressive is not bad, of course. But yeah, the hyper was bad. It's super bad.
Yeah. Newton Jin, how you doing? Yeah, thanks for dropping in. Yeah, so the hyper there gets you punished, and I suppose it's the opposite there, isn't it? You're giving him the opportunity to see that you're punishable and then getting the punish in the end. Right here, you've been left on a pixel, and he goes for drive, and there's no benefit to you push blocking that, but I understand why you push blocked it.
Oh, I was so scared to die.
Yeah, because you're going to put yourself in more block stun without actually negating any chip by push blocking it. You might get distance from him so that he can't follow up with chip. There's no way to know that he's about to hard tag here. You might have still been able to punish that, but it would have just been a ridiculous read to understand that he's about to drive and then do a hard tag. There's no way to know he's going to do that. So I understand that I probably would have push blocked it myself, even though I know there's no point in push blocking that in that situation. Good call. On benefit, yeah.
That's all I meant.
But Captain America really close to death, and you go in, you get the flippy. And what I've started to notice here is you do a lot of flips the moment you are ready for a mix up. Like it is your go-to every time. when you have the assist and you're in position, like a flip is coming with the assist. But,
yes.
but
I'm wondering sometimes if it's a result of me being a power stack player for most of my career, I guess. Because in offline, I would have been a bit more scared to get thrown out of the economy. Or I should be, at least.
yeah. There you get a net trap, but no conversion of it. I wonder if, like, accidental teleport?
I probably wanted to teleport before, and then it was just too late.
Just a bit late, yeah. So being ready to convert off your own stuff.
So this is something I'm seeing a lot from the Rocket players, is they're putting a lot more net traps down.
He chooses not to do anything out of that. He's going to wait, and then you skank him up with some air dashing around. Like, honestly, I didn't even know that Rocket had an air dash down forwards or up forwards or anything like that. When I was messing with him for the Chaos tournament the other week, playing with Spiderbush's team, I learned so much about Rocket that I just did not know before. Like, funny stuff that, number one, he has like diagonal dashes, but he can only do them if it's the first one of his rocket skates or whatever the move is. Like, you can't do like forward rocket skates into down forward rocket skates. Doesn't work.
It's also if you're like holding the input towards your opponent or in the opposite direction, if you can cancel it into the fast aerial or not. There's like so many small stuff with the rocket states. It's interesting.
Yeah. I bet. And here, I was wondering what you're going to do. You snapped, and this was filthy. I love this. Covering your rocket with Captain's Charge, and then that, because it looks so much like it's time to push block, and it also probably serves as a really, really skank left-right. So I love that, and we should be killing Virgil, right? And you TAC instead.
Yes.
So right here, like I think this is a definite X Factor moment. Like, you've got the hit, do whatever you want to confirm right now, but X Factor at the earliest possible and start building meter back. Like, can you get a full screen confirm with Rocket here that kills with X Factor pretty cheaply meter wise?
Rocket with X Factor is a bit of a weak point for me, especially if it's X Factor 1. And X Factor 1, I kind of doubt it if I still also have to go. I also have to come to 2 bars, and I don't know if I can do that.
Right. Can you?
I think I have to. I think I have to kill, or I get the X Factor really early. I'm not sure.
I'm wondering if you can do something here, like, so you get this hit on Virgil.
With the boulder trap, you have to touch it, and then the trap will just catch you as soon as you touch it.
Can you do, from here, launch into boulder trap? Does that work mid-screen?
Into boulder trap?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I should still have time to then dash up and confirm again. Yeah.
Like, is there like launch into boulder trap, and then I don't exactly know exactly how that works. Is there a way to get them into the balloon bomb, like fire, the oil bomb fire here? And then tag...
Do you mean after?
Yeah,
after
like if you were to do like launch into boulder trap, X Factor it as soon as possible so that you get maximum frame advantage. Get an oil bomb, shoot it, hard tag Cap, and then do 1 launch series with Cap into an assist extension for like a 1 bar kill to get yourself like back in this same corner, staying in the same corner.
Wow, I don't know. I never tried that.
Because I'm thinking...
Okay, after the launch? There's a launch and then boulder trap? Or like then X Factor
launch,
into...
boulder trap. The moment the boulder trap's like set off and you don't need to do anything with Rocket anymore, X Factor, put an oil bomb down, set the fire, hard tag into Cap, who should be recovered by then. And then do 1 launch series with Cap into 1 extension. You will have Hawkeye assist left over. Like 1 bar kill. Because I'm saying this right here. Like, Virgil's the problem. Virgil should just be getting hit, and instant X Factor into death should be like the response here.
That's another net trap there, but it's invisible.
Yeah, I agree.
It's probably the biggest like risk in the world to do a TAC on this guy, on Virgil. And right there, upon resetting this moment here, so you get your drop, which you didn't get punished for. You pressed an S instead of a helm breaker, and right here you didn't recognize that. Okay, now's my time to punish that. That's really punishable, and you go for a mix-up when you had a punish opportunity available in front of you.
And I probably was panicking after my drop.
It says
to me,
habit rather than awareness here. So we're relying on the autopilot rather than he's just done something really punish. He's done the S move, the Starfall, whatever you call it. So like it's like little bits of like keeping your mind in the game so that you can react to what's going on screen. Great grab. Unfortunate on the drop there.
Oh. Front throw of cap is iffy. Yeah. Oh, it's a scrabbly.
And then you go for the mix up again, yeah.
And with that was what I meant before, like with the Kara, so I got extra length. Okay, man, yeah.
Sick. Wait, what have I just done? Did I go forwards? Oh, I'm backwards. There we go. So a round start here.
That was definitely like the first level 3 they made.
But it looks so good.
It doesn't. He just does his air combo.
He's jabbing. He's jabbing. He's done a lot of jabbing.
That's his level 3.
A lot of stand jabbing.
It's Captain America, man.
And you clap him in the face for it. 100 MS. Let's go.
Punish on Deadpool's attempt to hit Raccoon or Hawkeye, whichever one it was.
Do I snap? Probably kill. I snap. Okay.
You do snap, and I think every time you've done that mix-up so far, it has hit front side. By the looks of it, it looks very front side to me with your timing.
If I do it correctly, it should be a true 50-50, but it probably was a bit too early when I snap him. I have to let him more. He has to be basically just above the ground. So because then I have a bit more time, and then I can more control better if it's front or back.
Yeah.
But if I mess up, it tends to be just front.
Yeah.
That's probably what happens.
I think because you dash back, the tendency will be to block that front side, because you're giving him the stimulus that like they're at a distance. I will block this way. So even though it should be good, like I think people will lean towards the front side. So if you train that a little bit more against yourself, like record it and just make sure that you can hit that backside when you want to hit it, you're gonna be up in your percentage on those. Because like DP's blocked it, Xeno's blocked it twice now, I think. If I recall, I can't remember actually. Maybe it was DP who blocked it twice.
I think it was CP.
Yeah.
Also, I think I should probably just the incoming I used before was basically like just vice versa, where I just went front first and walked a bit back and then went for the cartwheel.
Yeah,
But that was harder to control which side it hits then, because that was always like cross up, and it's just like mixing between these two as well could be a bit of a boon, I think.
Yeah. So here you get hit by a rapid slash, and it's out of a big block string for him. Like he does out of this. You get out of it. You block this quite nicely. You're not getting hit by the low. He does light, medium, heavy into like a big rapid slash, and you're pressing assist right now for some reason. And you get happy birthday for it in a second. But obviously, yeah, you delay makes that really hard to react to. Obviously, if someone does light, medium, heavy with Virgil, it's like one of the biggest like cross-up block like signals, isn't it? But it's rough. Just really unfortunate there with the assist call. You got to take care. That ain't no Rising Fang.
Ornament combo. No
Hawkeye dead.
dead. One bar.
Because your support shell is nice, but it's very squishy.
Oh, nasty.
Yeah.
Oh, that jump heavy was wrong. And then...
Oh, actually gets the combo, but the rocket's so small, the crouch
nice.
heavy doesn't combo.
This is ideal, because Virgil's coming in, you got 5 bars. You do a left-right, you get the throw, beautiful.
You always got those.
And we got all the meters.
Oh, risky, okay.
Risky? Why?
I should have just went to. Oh god, I don't even know.
Cash out, my man. Cash out.
Could kill there, but nice raw tag.
Even just going early, I probably messed up. Because just going, as you say, just going for like the early hyper would be enough.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know.
So
Probably.
MeisterJaeger in a tournament bracket is a player who needs to hit me 4 or 5 times. When MeisterJaeger should be a person who kills in 3 hits. Three hits should be the one. Especially on my big character. Like my anchor character can survive a couple of hits against Jaeger. Like Jaeger's not a threat to me. That should be everybody's thought, basically. Like you want to be so dangerous that they are squirming when your characters are close. Or even with Rocket, it doesn't even have to be close. They should be really squirming, but you're not capitalizing the way you should be right now. Right here. Go on. Mm-hmm. You go ahead.
I was just thinking, like, just my play style of being more defensively is often quite well, but I don't capitalize enough on offensive opportunities.
Yeah.
Or knowing when I have to try to steal a turn with some offensive pressure.
Yeah. I think
This
if
is
you
some
want
of
to
the
be
big takeaways,
like
yeah.
if you want to be that defensive, like you should be playing like Morrigan Rocket Doom or something dumb like that. Like Cap isn't the play like to be that defensive with, and like Rocket can be that defensive. Much better than Cap can, because he has the tools to pacify people very quickly with like traps on the screen and his super trap and being able to threaten the teleport, especially with like a Hawkeye assist at distance. Like there's a lot of threat there from Hawkeye. It's just like Cap's not really got that same level of threat. Like maybe some MeisterJaeger Morrigan.
But that would be quite a natural fit, but I think if I would ever switch to like a top tier point, I would probably go Magneto, I think. But for quite the same
wow, Jaeger, come on.
Magneto number 9000.
Damn.
Yeah, I know.
Brawl tag, it's only good when it works.
So right now,
But
that was
what I
lovely.
Like yeah.
But taking advantage of his MS a bit more, I think.
What's up, TJ?
Yes, it was definitely my second game plan. Or plan.
So you got the correct choice there, I think. Right now, Virgil's dropping in. He pulls out his pistol to do that. I didn't realize he pulled out his pistol to do his trap there. And then you hit him straight into the trap. Beautiful. We get the hit, and now we're gonna have to fight Dante.
Bro, let's go.
Nice.
Dante Rocket situation.
So trap's coming out.
Definitely, yeah. Oh no.
You're hitting with the point ones are hitting. Your point ones are really hitting.
Got level 3 though as well, yeah.
And then with level 3, that should be a kill, right?
I don't know what you're talking about, mate. You've been demoted. Breslin is now.
Yes,
and-
or at least I get another lock trap. It still doesn't kill. Rocket
Actually,
sucks.
I remember
now,
Ghost was saying, "Oh, this is a kill. That's the game." And I was like, "What are you talking about, mate? That's not a kill."
yeah, Rocket 7-3 is one of the lower damaging ones, definitely.
Dante lives?
Yeah.
Hmm?
There's no way you lose this, right?
But still, it's like one stray laser, even on block. Like it should be still okay. But I have to get with one arc. Huh?
Boulder
the
trap.
trigger.
Let's go.
Dome.
Did you step into it? Okay, I didn't saw you stepping into it, but yeah.
He landed on it and
We
then
take
jumped
those.
again, didn't he?
No, he's gonna pick Tony's team.
Yeah,
Is this where he switches
yeah, it
to
has to
something
be.
way worse than that? Did he play Phoenix right?
I think he probably was thinking about it, but I think he stayed with the same team.
Oh, he's playing Wesker? Oh no, Deadpool, Dante, Virgil. Yeah. He's still playing his May Cry.
Ooh. Wesker would have been interesting. Well.
So he's doing a lot of jabs at these round starts.
Oh no.
Oh, right, okay.
Quick work first.
Red Deadpool. Playing Red Pool now.
The counter pick.
Spitting.
Oh, the distance.
Oh.
Was it the distance, or
With,
did
Jaeger
Log get nullified by the grenade?
Oh,
Jaeger's still spitting.
I think it was distant. Did it go? Oh, or did I mess up the call?
It was
no,
the
it was the
distance.
range. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. This happens sometimes, but I have to be aware when.
Good.
Yeah.
He probably was
Right, he drops
backing
one,
away the whole time.
70 seconds on this, please.
Ooh, that would be
You
sick,
see,
of course, if he.
know.
Nah, okay,
Oh,
miss.
he gets caught mad.
Up, but he gets it.
Jaeger was ready for the drop and still got bopped for it. Oh,
Oh,
no.
you've looked out. This is advantage.
Is that the combination of bolt cancelling?
Oh, big advantage. You're gonna miss.
What's happening is, you know,
And again, you are. Here's my chance. Flip with assist. When potentially here,
still got
you
one
should
for it.
be calling your assist
no.
and recognizing that the distance is not flip worthy. Like, you want to plink dash and get over to them so that when they block that, you are ready for that. Like, flips, I suppose it's okay there. It doesn't harm you in any way, but it sort of, again, indicates like a little bit of the flow chart. Oh, why'd that drop? Oh wait, no, it's the same. It's this
Sure.
situation, wasn't it? It was this one. Like, again.
What's happening is, you know, the AI,
just do it again. Yeah. No, you're totally. Oh, you're totally right. Of course.
just
Yeah.
to make it fair, Xeno spent everything.
And then, like, that seems another situation where
Oh no, what's happening?
if you hadn't done the super, you would have been fine.
Rocket just comes in.
I think I was versus Xeno. I was like particularly. Oh, I was particularly relying on it just because I was thinking like it's a free mix-up with him on 100 ms, but that's not the way to approach it. Still, he's too good.
Yeah,
I
he's
can't
really
do
good.
that.
Cross up.
What's going on? Point blank cross up.
Basically, this
Oh.
gamer basically got lucky that he dropped the combo twice or 3 times.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm still losing.
That's for sure.
This is the second worst match I've seen in my life.
Nice one.
You get hit.
Maybe an early X to recognize the mix-up.
Possibly, yeah. Yeah, it's better to be alive than still have an X Factor.
I've seen better button checks. It's such a harsh insult.
Alright, 2-1.
My bad.
I'm stealing that one.
You're taking just a second. Having a sip of your water, maybe?
Probably. Oh no! What's
And then you get the 110 ms jump heavy.
Definitely missing a snap here.
Snap the Virgil. That
this
one
front again?
looks. That one looks a little bit
Oh!
cross uppy,
Something I've always really
but I don't know.
I think so. Yeah, I think so. This is how it has to be. So at least I can decide which way it is.
When it does, if it doesn't work the first time, but Jaeger will keep.
Okay, I have to spend 2 here.
You get so much value off of snapping it. Oh, the net trap again. That net trap is.
Oh,
See-
I didn't expect the boulder to hit. Whoa.
Alright,
What
like
was
if you
that?
get a hit here with Rocket and you have no resources, like with a corner combo, can you like that now build a really do a long combo and kill with 1 bar with Rocket, or is that only possible with like Cap and X Factor?
If I X Factor on Rocket, maybe, but now with X Factor 1 Rocket, I don't think so. I probably need Cap, so a TSC, or I try to go for some kind of reset, maybe with a knockdown in the
Right.
corner.
Because I'm thinking that the strategy to keep Rocket in with those resources just feels like again, it's a free hit that they can survive, or like they get an extra chance. So it's like you're playing against 3 characters still here. You've killed the most important one, but now you're still playing against 3 characters because you're not going to kill on the next hit unless you hit like a TAC. Which is in essence a reset, isn't it?
It basically always it often boils down to this. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see.
It's doing gangbusters.
Huh?
That's illegal.
Oh, that was raw.
Who even knows what's
You raw ass, and then you get the 110
The
ms.
assist played no part
opposite
in it,
side
he
low.
whipped over Dante's head.
completely whiffed.
Boom, boom. Yeah, 1 bar. Now this is a situation that we will be in for those as well. I guess a double jump opportunity, but you press at the right time. Straight into X Factor. Love it. And yeah, there we go. Simple. Right, game. Nice. You play Toon next.
Game 3.
Is that on stream or is it
Yes.
DP after this? Oh, here we go.
It's soon 320.
Shields.
Toon is interesting. I played her quite a bit as well. Like not that often, like one maybe, but quite a few times that I'm comfortable and I have a game plan with the team and stuff. Of course, and also of course the team is a bit unique. So it's like yeah, it has some weaknesses I try to exploit.
Phoenix Wright can't threaten you from.
But still, Toon always got this
Phoenix Wright. It's like
this like Toon X factor. Like she can sometimes just steal a game. Like Fluffy has with even more. Like when they just steal a game with her with some wonky stuff you never saw before, right? So I still was like,
spend extra.
respectful and careful.
Yeah.
But I
Speaking of
definitely try to kill that pool first.
yeah, speaking of being careful, do you ever do the classic jump and call assist and block? It sounds like something like, yeah, of course I do, but I'm not seeing as much of that or any of it here, because you go in for like your standard stuff, but never just like a jump, block, call assist. Like, block out them trying to hit rocket and then let log just clap them whilst they're making cat block.
I think sometimes I do, but I think I go more for like something like with a double jump or something with the cartwheel, and not just with call assist and block.
Yeah, it'll be a normal jump, no assist call. It'll be a double jump or not, and it'll be a slash. And then once you've landed from the slash, it'll be call assist and cartwheel. Whereas just having more of a game where if your assist touches them and you have now a sequence that you go to, you are going to be putting them under pressure so much more. So like jump, block, assist is a great way to make them have to block something and get some really, really skank hits. You'd be so surprised how often just jump, block, assist works. Like this is my entire game, basically, with Wolverine. The point is that if they block something, then I then follow in with some jabs. Depend on how those jabs go, I back off, jump, block, assist.
That's as you said before. It's like my first reaction would be, yeah, of course I do that here and there, but I don't think I saw it once in the whole tournament sets now.
You should do some experimenting and see how it goes with it, because it is Justin Wong's whole game. Like, it's my game. Like it's so good. It's so fundamentally, like, because it is quite a defensive thing to do. You can do a really late tech as well. So you covered on earth throws, you covered on them trying to hit you. Like, the only thing you're not covered on is if they like teleport through you or something. But like, you can just jump and chicken guard something whilst calling an assist, and you force that assist. So you force whatever you block to miss you rocket at the same time. It also creates block stop, like hit stop, but on a blocking character. So it slows them down and causes them to get hit more than they normally would if you weren't there to block. It's really potent. Give it a go and see how that works. But I think the thing that matters after it is more following up with like crouch jab into jab, or like crouch jab into throw, and just seeing how you get on with that too. I think those two things would be quite a difference maker.
What is my sequence there? How can I still open up and not just to like,
well, it's
just
cap,
rely
right?
on more than like a Hawkeye to cartwheel. Yeah,
it doesn't have to be a Hawkeye to cartwheel. If they block a Hawkeye or if they block a rocket assist, you go in, they're blocking, you do crouch light into crouch light, because he can chain his crouch lights, can't he?
Unfortunately not, and he's -2 or something. But
I think he's -5.
Unless the opponent is... if the opponent is mashing like if Magneto is mashing crouch low, he would punish it. But if he isn't, basically everything else my staggered should hit.
Well, Mag's crouch low is actually 6 frames, I think, so he wouldn't be able to punish your -5 crouch light.
Damn! I wanted to have a fast example for fast low. I'm a noob. Sorry.
Which way is Cap? Really? Yeah, 6 frames. His stand jab and his crouch jab are both 6 frames. Magneto sucks, man.
His crouch... Cap's crouching light is 4 frames, actually. It's super fast.
Yeah, so Cap's is 4 frames, and he's -5 on block. But you could do crouching light into crouching medium. I know it's not a low, or maybe you could do crouching heavy, which obviously is a bit more committal, but like mess around with your frames and the timing of it, because it's going to be something that you want to experiment with to try and catch them. Like, what is the slowest frame trap you can do that doesn't get you punished in the middle, because then you can force them to stop for a second, hit them with a crouch light into another crouch light, and that's where you start stealing turns. And if you do make them block a crouch light, you can just go into throw. And then once you've established that you do have a sequence where you are doing the crouch light, or crouch light throw, or crouch light into another button that's going to punish them mashing, and they start blocking, you can now like work the throw game, but also then steal your turn and then go for like crouch light, Hawkeye, and flip, and push right through them because they're going to be just so worried about it, like worried about your other options, and it makes
just
everything
have
more
a bit
potent.
more meat in the play in the first play, and then it opens them up more, more follow up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Also, like just staggering the ground sequence sometimes to be just like but that's what you said.
Yeah.
It's I have a lot of work to do. Like it's like some things are just like in a way like of course it's like that, but I'm obviously not doing it right. So, I'm not good at thinking while I'm also speaking. So, but yeah, that's a good one.
That's all right. I can't speak German whilst I think either.
Nada.
That comes also to it.
Not like I can do anything more in German than other than like ask for a hotel room with a shower.
This is fine.
Hey, that's the most important thing, right?
If I'm traveling about, that's what I want.
Forward medium is like a pretty good anti-air button, but
What was it in Germany with what you was telling the Discord, like where your bathroom stuff happened?
Yeah, we went
There
away
was something.
to the Grasmere, which is a place in the Lake District, really nice. And we get in. I'm like, I'm going to take a bath. I run the bath. I get in, and I'm not overflowing the bath, but the water is above the level of the built-in overflow on the bath, so that if you get too much water in there, it flows out of the overflow to ensure that it's not too much. However, their overflow pipework was not plumbed in correctly, so it was just leaking through the ceiling, through the electrics, into the light socket, and down into the lounge beneath. So they were like, is anybody in your room taking a shower or a bath? And it was like, my husband's taking a bath, my wife said. He's like, can he stop? Like, what's he doing in there? Jesus Christ. So yeah, we had to be moved. It was grim.
That's so messed up.
Toon here is going through
You
crisis.
did do something wrong.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Electrician's capping ain't the play.
So Toon here having a crisis. We're going Trish Deadpool sent.
She just gets attacked constantly.
That was curious. I like Trish versus Cap because Trish is good versus Cap.
Yeah.
Not Magneto level, but like the same game plan basically. She just flies away the whole game.
Oh,
right.
The assist getting hit there, or the hit stop on the assist, I think messed you up a little bit.
Anywhere above.
Yeah.
I think one of my biggest weaknesses is dealing with freeze frames.
Above it, but
That's
Yeah.
why I think I asked you and Glass some questions already regarding like freeze frames because I'm like working on solutions there, but it's still something. It just messes me up sometimes. But I think that's a problem for everyone. I just have to be better.
It is difficult. Yeah. The awareness is the first step to dealing with it, though. Now you managed to get an air hit there. I think it ground reset immediately, but we've got a crouch jab here. We're in a neutral situation. Here it comes. Way.
The classic. That's the MJ roll.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so bad. Oh god.
Yeah. We got lucky. Like Hawkeye relatively unscathed. You back to neutral. Hawkeye getting battered. So interestingly,
Okay, he gets away.
all of this set, all of this tournament, you've been using Log as your primary neutral assist, and then Hawkeye as your roll assist for the mix-up. And the character who is super airborne, you're now using Hawkeye for way more. You just called Hawkeye like 3 times in a row.
Ooh, that's a very good one. I don't even know why.
Follow.
I think my mindset goes versus Trish or like similar characters sometimes in a bit of a zoning mindset. But even if as you say, doesn't make any sense. Like, I can't hit him at all. Maybe it's not even a lost I try to snipe their assist or something. I don't know why I do it.
It's a mad one, really. Shout outs to Dilnian. Thank you so much for the follow. Congrats on the Level Up Expo win. That was massive. Absolutely huge. I've been a fan for some time. Did you catch the Level Up Expo footage, Jaeger?
I still plan to. I'm not spoiled, and I still want to watch it.
Oh, damn.
I watched like the first hour or two on stream, but I had to go to sleep afterwards.
Yeah, no spoilers, no spoilers.
Yeah, please.
My bad.
I still have to catch it, but I just know that how Ray Ray's tournament went, and I don't know nothing else. But I'm gonna watch it definitely because it was so stacked. It was beautiful.
Just absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, it's a real pleasure. I've done a match analysis of that. I'm going to put up on YouTube shortly of all the matches in top 8. But
I'm just gonna watch that one then.
yeah, you could watch that instead, and you should get double the Sparty. But yeah, sick play.
Perfect.
So yeah, she's in the air so much, and you're now stopping calling you rocket, although you did call it just there.
That's the most
2 assists here. Sentinel bleeding. Ooh, you're probably gonna kill Trish, aren't you?
Lady. This Trish.
Yeah.
Quite giant.
Yeah, I think Trish I respect enough. But it's a good call, right? Just snapping because Trish alone can't do that much. Still snapping Sentinel so he deletes the red life. It's probably worth it.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
Toon hasn't really shown you anything here to say, right, okay, Trish is a weakness for her, and Sentinel's a massive threat. Like, you might as well cash out and kill Trish. Get the mix-up on Deadpool. You do hit the mix-up, and now we've got the resources this time.
Nante and Virgil, short kings.
And we go for the TAC. We got the resources this time.
The thing is, if I go with Rocket, like, I'm not. If I go into hyper here without X, I probably still don't kill.
We need to X then.
But yeah, as you said, yeah, I need to X then, and I can't rely so much on THC there.
Yeah, every player of every
Especially
level
like-
is getting away from you here.
Everyone, especially the people who played me quite a bit, Toon blocked. It was up THC and Toon blocked it because Toon knows that I will try to go for the safe THC, which is also a nice route for me there. Yeah. X early with Rocket and secure the kill there.
Yeah.
Oh, you
So we don't get this kill here, which is unfortunate. But then in the reset situation, immediate low guns, and you've got to be expecting the teleport from Deadpool here. Got to be. Technically, Deadpool is throwable here. Technically.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So I think Deadpool on that is like -1. But it's so quick. But even just blocking.
Technically, is he's okay? That's interesting. So if one goes for like a safe option select attempt, that should work. Or at
Yeah,
least
you
just
can
still
go for
block.
it. Yeah, you just got to watch. Like, if you do it and you mistime it, you could potentially get a stand heavy. So maybe a plink away is the one. There's that interaction of me versus Wedge at Evo where I saw him about to do the teleport, and I know for a fact that throw is the best option, but I just had a feeling that he was going to do stand jab, and I did a crouch light underneath his stand jab, and if he'd just done crouch jab, he would have beat my Wolverine, and I would have lost the game, and it would have been like 2-2 at Evo in top 12, and like.
Oh.
Yeah, so there's a mind game to be played there, because sometimes they teleport and do overhead, especially the weaker players teleport and then do overhead because they want the big payoff. They want the easy way to hit you. But like Toon got away there with the crouch slice, just hitting you left, right
We said it earlier,
from
like,
full
that
screen,
inability to kill is
basically.
really gonna cost too.
You go over there. Did you just go over a gun and just straight up punish that? Is that what happened?
Finish our play.
What did
Yeah,
I mess up?
Yes,
my code?
nice.
kill is really gonna cost Toon.
Counter hit start.
Okay.
Ah, was that spaced on purpose that way?
Yeah, it was a corpse hop.
Disgusting.
Level 3? Oh, there's an endless sun.
It was a really good one. Often I'm messing them up a bit, or like it's a bit more obvious, but this one really was.
Yeah.
I think Toon's gonna ride
Not
the
to praise on myself, but rarely I get him that good.
Oh,
Oh, just
Jaeger.
Just-
Stop it.
duo. Do we see another team?
Stop it.
I think Toon's gonna ride the
That's
that
disgusting.
was wild. Oh, poor Trish.
It wasn't even a double jump up and you just did it. It was you knew and you went up and you just grabbed. Oh, can you even convert? Oh, it's so hard up that height.
Really, really hard thing, especially to get.
Yeah, exactly. Because I have to delay the assist call a bit.
Yeah, and here you called Rocket finally against Trish when she's up there, and you get rewarded big time.
Really, really hard thing, especially to get.
Oh my god, this is wrong, right?
Did I?
You did the charging star, I think.
Yeah.
And Scent's just coming out. Look at the Scent getting hit there. The bounce happens, but because they both got hit, she got hit early, way up high, and he got hit late, way down low, so it all works out. Now, I do not want to see this getting dropped right here. This should be both characters dead.
Assist for sure.
Happy boo boo.
Yeah, let's hope so. It should, but it should be. It really should be. Kill Sentinel and then the HC, maybe.
Perfect, yeah. Exactly what we
Too
needed.
early though. Perfect, yes.
I would hard tag Cap back in. Personally.
But that is definitely one of the big takeaways for me. That I have to explore more because Locktrap also helps you with the Cap incomings. I have to use that even more because the Rocket incomings are as good as they are as a play. The follow-up is too weak sometimes, but I have to rely on the THC sometimes.
Yeah.
And this is something I think I heard sometimes, but I didn't realize yet, I think, how exactly important it is.
Yeah.
Because as you said, basically it's like your opponent still has another character left, because I don't kill anywhere.
That's it. So
maybe I can maybe work on a bit more on Rocket resets as well, because I think Rocket has some reset potential. I'm not using it, but even if it's still a risk. So yeah.
Yeah. You can. They're good to have in the bag, certainly. There are situations where you will need to reset with Rocket. But if I was going to put things on a list of what I would work on if I was you, I would not be putting the Rocket resets anywhere close to the top. Like, it would be like 4th or 5th or 6th down, like my list. Namely here, get back into Cap, because if you throw Deadpool, or if you catch Deadpool with a slash here, you've got the easy X factor into death and you've won the game. But if you catch Deadpool here with your Rocket, you don't have the bars. If you'd hit this mix-up, you would have been hitting it mid-screen with not enough bars to kill, and you would have had to have reset, and you would have had to have TAC'd. So you would have got the game-winning hit and then not killed off it, because you had Rocket in. And on the flip side...
This is happening so often.
Yeah, on the flip side, if you've got Rocket and Hawkeye behind Rocket, and Cap sat there in the middle doing nothing, Cap doesn't have the safe DHC later if you have to play some neutral. Cap doesn't have any support really for your Rocket on the screen. Like, your team's out of order to be playing with when you've got 3 characters. Like, Rocket's fine when you've got just Rocket Hawkeye, because you're down to the mid-game then. But when you have Cap on the team, it's like, it's not sensible to have Cap just sitting there in the middle doing nothing when he's the one that would be on the field killing if he got a hit. You see what I mean?
So it's like, I've tried it and it feels frame perfect.
Yes, for sure.
I almost want to...
He almost slows me down then.
You are. I almost lost you down.
What? Say again, please?
You said I almost lost you down?
He almost slows me down in a way, but or better put, he's like I don't, as you say, I don't have a Sage DHC, so it's even a threat that he's still there, basically.
Yeah. So I would like to see here, I almost want to see you right now get a hit with Rocket and not kill off it, just to vindicate myself here.
On the assist as well, like,
oh no, you get hit.
Like Hawkeye
And
I will lose him.
Wait a minute.
But but what you said, I saw this happening so often, and I rely on the THC. So it's the point is definitely true. I know that.
It's worth the spend with.
But yeah, it would have been too nice. Oh, that's tough that he doesn't get another kill.
Ah, it's unfortunate.
Oh, okay.
Definitely a kill.
Soon having to
Can I
hold
dash
back.
back?
Oh, that was that.
Ah, yeah. But I suck.
I hate you, Jaeger. I hate you.
My combos are so. I don't even know why I'm practicing so much, but I'm just dropping stuff.
Yeah, you got the perfect air to air. You've got about to have 3 bars, so it's literally just bap bap,
Do we see it?
super. You do super, and then you X Factor. You do super again, and then you do Gimlet, and it's just the game is done.
No!
There's a chance. Oh god. Oh god. Worst
No,
case scenario.
he gets a 50-50 and I have to spend X.
Oh,
Was the bolo, whatever it's called?
Oh no.
Invincibility went through!
I can't believe we pressed the button.
And even then, if I would, I timed it right, but if I mistime it, he wins. Oh yeah. As you said, I basically did everything right in the combo, but everything before right, and then the easy part I just messed up. Yeah, I'm not sure. That's a problem. I
Here we
struggled
go.
for a while with.
So we got one set left for you.
Opting for the Nova.
Loser semifinals. It's a DP again, tough matchup. And I
Same
think
matchup as before.
Yeah.
Now, what did we learn from our first set?
Again, objectively being the better character into this.
Not enough, I fear.
Oh, we're calling Hawkeye this time.
But did you see that? We called the assist quite late again.
Yeah, this time you called you Hawkeye rather than you Rocket.
Yeah.
And you also met Nova to I like it. And then off this we get the kill.
Could you kill with the trap here?
Oh damn, 1 bar kill.
You got the unblockable here.
Good push block can escape this.
But Nova just works out of 900k.
Yeah, so you nearly got the
but
same mix-up off that you got in with before. But again, I'm just wondering, could we have killed Virtual?
Gets a good push block.
Lovely textbook defense.
With Rocket and X Factor running out, probably not. At least without the HC.
That's what I mean.
THC.
Yeah.
Exactly what we were speaking about the whole evening. Yeah. Then I maybe try to go for a cap and cup.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
Oh, you
Okay,
both a
then.
pair of scrubs. Look here.
Almost.
You're getting charged aside. You're getting charged aside. It's happening.
Jumping around.
Patience.
What year is this?
Oh, maybe I was flustered. I overcommitted there. Shit.
Yeah,
I know he gets me.
And we've seen enough of these situations now where we can calmly say that you do go full like balls to the wall mode, and there are 2 ways to lose the game, right? RMZ taught me this, his approach to this. Maybe he learned this from some other senseis, some of the masters. But you can either have your opponent have to take the game from you through their own skill, through their own ingenuity. They make some amazing play. They steal the game from you. The other way to lose is to give them the game. And you are doing a lot of giving them the game. You're not forcing DP to do anything special here. You're just mismanaging your resources, doing this at the wrong time, and giving him the game. It's almost better if you don't super there, because at least then, if he does punish your cap, you have an extra bar with Rocket left. Here, you're signaling to him, hey, have a punish, right? Whereas, on the other hand, he might miss that punish there because he's afraid of the super. But you've also got the third option where you hit him with that super. I don't think Virgil dies from that level of health. Like, just there, he's on half health. I think he stays alive after that level 1 super.
Yes, a raw super doesn't. No.
So, like, all of it's like the wrong decision, and you are doing that second thing where you are giving him the game, rather than forcing him to do something good in order to take it from you.
Especially like with someone who like DP who isn't even he isn't only an amazing player but also knows me really well. So of course he's ready then to punish it. This is just like a macro decision. I can do better there. I know it's what you said. The game is almost done basically after the 1 misdecision.
Okay.
Oh, you had 2!
Oh,
nearly.
Spend your bars, put belts on, do something.
I don't like jumping as Hawkeye here. Oh.
Damn. That's rough. That's rough. There's no way out of it. Dark Angel you, we'll skip that. Ooh. Right, dash, crouch, jab, unfortunate.
Yeah, nice one. Well played by him.
I'm trying not to be
okay, now you got me.
I do want both players to win.
I'm a little bit biased towards MJ just because of the character.
So we've been hit. Does Cap die here? He dropped the Cap combo last time. I think he finishes this one.
Yeah, of course. I got you.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh my god, DP.
Oh!
Yeah, look, DP kind of.
My man's
He never
played
drops
Virgil for
those.
14 years and still drops the basic extensions. Come on, DP.
Hit combo, scrum. Oh, that was
Nice.
That's a classic. Auto pellet and that shield slash, and he knows the
I
siege
don't
that's
think that was
coming there.
safe if he didn't push block. But maybe input throw too early.
Did he just steal another turn?
Beautiful.
so nice.
So he uses round trip. He messes up, but he uses his assist and then goes in afterwards for that,
Safe.
and then goes in again without an assist covering him and steals the assist call.
But maybe input throw too early.
I like the trap
was
to get
so
off
good.
you.
Ping.
Oh, hit him in the face while moving.
Fuck your trap.
That is so wrong right there. Like,
I
look
don't
at this
think that was safe
nonsense.
if he didn't push block. But maybe input throw
You've got
too
your
early.
trap up. You're doing everything right. You hit Nova in the face. It's unfortunate it doesn't pay off. He hits you in the face, and he should be landing on that and dying. But no, he can-
Oh wait, I didn't realize it's. Yeah, you're right. It's even with the dolphin kick.
actual douchebag that Nova is.
Why do you want to block
It's like a foot dive.
This character does what he
Capcom,
wants.
Netsuma.
He activates.
Yeah, but even better sometimes.
Yeah, he's getting in there. He's stealing that assist call again.
So, the Infinix are kind of the opposite of, not the opposite, but the alternative to E in this situation.
And some swords.
Heavy like that and you push block. Most
Right,
of the
Rocket. How do we force this win with Rocket? You jumped out of that nice. I like that you pressed the button. And great block on that. And then we get a kill. We're rewarded for our defense, our patience. Nice. He gave that up for you, and you were ready to capitalize.
He assumed he had bar.
And we're sent some
Now I'm
traps.
back in over. It
What's
was
happening? Oh, thrown into the trap.
Earth throw. Let's go. Great convert. Oh no! What?
Too fast again. Oh, that was so.
he's so iffy sometimes, but I have to be better, of course.
That looks like one of those where you're too fast.
Gone.
Like X Factor makes you.
Yeah. Ah, that hurts to see. That hurts to see so much.
He's got like the beautiful Joe tiny character rubbish normals syndrome.
So small.
Just having
Exactly. Yeah, Rocket loves those.
this stupid S. All right, what's the round start here?
Very quick 2-1.
If he hits rematch instantly, it's over. Oh, it's game over.
We are close. This is one of those where you look like you're about to get jabbed again.
I did agree.
Oh, you went for
Yeah,
it.
he tried. Oh no!
What
If I
happened?
review every 99, it's amazing.
If he hits rematch instantly, it's over. Okay, man.
Like, it just looked like it was going to be a jab, and then whap.
I did agree.
I just bombed him, but I messed up the confirm there.
Stand heavy
Probably
just
was
did
too
not.
like I was like I hit actually wow, and then I messed up. Wasn't ready to confirm
So
if I
good,
hit.
cutting short,
I guess.
then
Yeah,
dashes.
yeah.
So of course can't go, but he will.
I think he
I
lands
think
this one.
with one now he will hit. Yeah.
Because
yeah.
me and Glass were talking about how he finally goes for a simpler confirm. And he goes for a really weird simpler confirm here.
Then it's almost certainly a kill. Yeah, go for
Oh,
it.
no, it's fine. He does that. And then he... Oh
no.
my god, DP, please. Please.
Too safe. Mr. Crouch Heavy. You got a charging star.
If I could swear I saw him like some triple
That's Spanish. Oh no.
triple that move hits,
connect on
but
this.
not like that. Probably.
Yeah.
That was weird.
So you got the assist crossover counter there, but did not react to the Claymore hitting, did you?
Crossover counter.
And I
No,
think,
no.
again, that's a little bit, you're not as present as you should be in the moment. And again, I suppose it's the 40 MS, which is harder too. So the 40 MS is keeping you a little bit limited.
It's a bit of that, and that I'm just a bit of a player that I rely a bit on. I'm just falling back on patterns sometimes.
Yeah.
But this is so it's a bit of both worlds. I think it's harder, but I also have some space. I think to grow as a player, to be more aware and like be more confident in my confirms and in my ability to adapt and then go with the flow.
Yeah. I think in a situation like that, where something odd's happening, yeah, if you were a little bit more confident in what you're doing with your like jabs and what you can lead into, here where that happens and you see something funny happening, like you're ready to just get back in there for another jab and maybe confirm or maybe just mix up.
Crossover counter. Surely wasn't.
But it's tricky. It is hard. It's a lot of habit that you're trying to unenforce
Excuse me. Okay, I was about to say.
that you've already reinforced.
Adjustment.
Finish it.
It's
Finish
those
the combo.
sequences you talked about earlier.
But of course it's totally right, because if I don't and he gets another turn, then it's basically the same situation, right? That he's in the advantage again. So
Yeah.
I can at least try to do the best of the former
Only a
situation.
coming here, but this is an okay situation
Ooh.
for Rocket. Just got to be careful around
That
those
flow.
walls.
I guess you're the jump heavy. Classic
So
DP
few
stuff,
rows
that jump
use
heavy.
Yeah. Oh, nice one.
And again,
I think it was the
some-
first time the whole tournament I got
Yes.
thrown off the Mercado wheel.
yeah, he's not
Rocket. Just got to be careful around those sword normals.
like he doesn't have an assist come in. The assist has already
You'll see
been,
so few Virgils
and he's
use jump
using
heavy.
it as an opportunity to wake up, or grab you out of wake up. Well, sorry, no, you said you cartwheeled there, did you?
I think it was in the situation before. I think I meant where is what you say. He just
I see.
catches me basically.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is he X Factor that? No, he's supers.
Such a deck with throws.
I probably would have X Factored that.
Yeah, gets a really bad incoming. It might be worth X-Facting immediately.
I don't know why I
The
didn't.
incoming.
Eh.
Crouch heavy, crouch heavy.
Yeah, virtual just
Good.
running the momentum. Oh, that was good.
That's
Good
just
block
that's just
there.
Flat out 50-50 in that situation.
He gets a drop.
So many crouch
Sliding.
sliding.
You come out swinging.
That is
Let's
at
go.
least-
Jaeger special.
At least I committed to the swing. Oh,
That's Hawkeye.
Meatless kill.
Okay, you get a really good incoming here.
Some is good stuff. 3 of those.
yeah, maybe what I tried to do in the last sessions I played versus him, like yesterday, I was like maybe only shooting 2 and closing up the corner earlier, and then just trying to implement more throws there. Like, but it's easier said than done, and he's ready for those. He played Hawkeye as well so long.
Yeah.
The Jaeger
It's-
special.
It's for like, yeah, yes, say please.
That's Hawkeye.
It's rough, this
you get a really
situation
good
here. Like, maybe the percentage play is to, from this distance, like throw stand heavy into net arrow and watch for a teleport. I'm wondering, with 5 bars, though, he can't option select the same way he can if he's only got 2 bars. So he's actually slightly disadvantaged by having 5 bars, because you could option select the cross-up teleport with, like, reverse DP. And if he doesn't do anything, you've just done your special facing forwards. But like maybe the Violet Fizz. Is Violet Fizz the forward medium?
Violent Fist is the poison arrow.
Oh, sorry. What's it? I can't remember. Is it blue jizz? What's the name of that thing that he throws forwards? The blue thing that OTGs.
Shock value.
Yes, whatever that is. Yeah,
the
that like
electric OTG.
yeah. So that
Yeah, the
might be
shock
a
value, yeah.
viable option there. Just stop him from doing that, and like just a moment of pause where he has to wait a second
Anyway, DP gets a really good incoming.
and can't just bust out and like take the game off you like that. Yeah.
Coming into losers finals. But
This is probably the one move I use the release in the neutral Hawkeye. So that's something like just using shock value there. That's interesting.
But
I
like
wouldn't have thought of that, to be honest.
yeah, it's one of those niche options that like you're trying to just stop him from being able to advance whilst also stopping him from being able to like jump over. Like you did your crouch heavy into the backflip and got Helmbreakered for it because you committed so heavily with the crouch heavy.
Yeah, I was. That's the problem with virtual. Sometimes I'm just like thinking, okay, I have to commit to my risky offensive options because I will lose neutral over time anyway versus him.
Yeah.
But I have to be a bit more calculated. But on the other hand, I'm thinking about anyway to have to switch my anchor in certain matchups. But that's some more like medium term thought. For now, like I have to. Shock value is a good call actually. Like shock value and without X Factor is -1 on block. With X Factor probably is something plus, right?
Yeah.
So I can do a better string.
Yeah, I think you definitely plus, and he's probably going to push block it. So then you get a chance for another like stand heavy into whatever arrow you want on block. It's just a waiting game though, because he can at any point he can just do something dumb and it will be advantageous to him, especially if he gets swords on. It's just a tough matchup all the way through. And there's your run. We've been through quite a lot of things, haven't we? But like the number one things were like a bit of the autopilot, just addressing like being more present. It's stealing turns through having a much more competent like crouch jab into crouch jab or crouch jab into throw type of game, or like crouch jab into like crouch medium, because you'll be able to chain that and stop the push block or stop the jabs from their side coming through. And then not giving up the games as easily, where you're throwing away your game as opposed to making them take it from you. So make them have to win by taking it from you rather than you giving them the win. And then that final thing was like the flow chart with you getting hits with rocket that you just cannot kill off, and you can't build enough meter on like the second character to then follow through and kill the third. So you're playing like a 4 or 5 hit game when you really need to be playing a 3 hit game to start upping the percentages of games you win. And I can't think of anything else, but like I think it was like those main 5 things that could, if you worked on all of those, you'd have a very different game on your hands compared to what you play right now.
What were I noted down 4. I have like the autopiloting and just being a bit more present, like with certain sheet slashes, for example. Or also maybe sometimes how I confirm. Then the stealing turns things, especially like after like a rocket assist, just how I steal my turn here to stay in the opponent's face instead of backing off and throwing another sheet or something. Like that's 2. Not giving up games with high risk maneuvers when scared or flustered. Instead of, even if I did something punishable, like let the opponent punish me, instead of me going into an even worse position with spending another bar.
That's it. You're making it easier for them to punish and spending your meter, which you can't safely DH you out with.
And the 4 to 5 hit game in Controverse, I need 3.
Yeah.
Like what I do with the rocket hit, like do a cap incoming. That's 4. Did I miss some? Did I miss another one?
I can't remember. I said all 5 of them in a row, but I can't remember what they were now.
Okay, I will catch the VOD then.
Sorry, yeah, you've used up your allocation of Sparty memory.
Say again, please.
You've used up your entire allocation of Sparty's memory. It's gone now.
Yeah, for real. Boy, that was super helpful because it was a bit more niche stuff. Some things like with autopiloting, I'm quite aware of, but or stuff. It's quite a few things are like things I was a bit suspective of, but maybe not like this is the main problem right now. But it is. Yeah. Because these were the things that were hindering me versus Dean Phoenix, who beat me 2 times, and that was my tournament run.
Yeah, it's rough. Double Jeopardy by DP. Like that's rough because he's good. He's not
number 3
optimal
or number 4
right now on the Wi-Fi that he's on, and the fact that he's not playing as much. But he's still DP. He's still a threat no matter what. It's tough to run into someone like that twice.